Oh, and then
Okay, my name's Sydney Argotsinger, and this is I got a little confused by the note card thing, so I just printed it in the smallest font that I could. You can tell that it's just my outline. So, okay. Ready?
okay, perfect.
There are a few days in everybody's lives they will never forget. Some of those are happy, but some of those are really sad. I don't specifically remember the day that I found out my dad was sick, but I do remember my sister and I's reaction. My sister ran upstairs and didn't want to talk to anybody, but I just wanted to ask a lot of questions. Many people take their loved ones for granted, and I hope that this can be a reminder that, well, when you're little you think that it's your hero, and then you see them get sick, and that's really hard to do. Although this information came as no surprise, it was hard to see that my dad's death would come closer and closer. My dad has neuroendocrine pancreatic cancer in his liver, lymph nodes, and lungs. There's too many things. What does this mean? I don't even know, because my parents always don't tell us anything, and they don't explain it because it's too confusing and the doctors change it too many times. All I know is that it's rare, terminal, and you could die today or you could die in 10 years. Many people take their loved ones for granted, and I hope this can be a reminder that you need to value every minute with the people that you love. I would cry through my choir rehearsals almost every night. My director would always say, think of the person that you care about the most, and that would always suck, because why would you say that when you know two of the kids in your choir have a family member who's dying? But I also missed my varsity golf spot because my coach thought I had a bad attitude because I was always sad about my dad and I never told him about it, so that sucked. I didn't talk to my friends and my grades began to slip. I'd cry in class and people would think I was crazy. Every time adults would see me, they would ask, how's your dad? And man, does that get annoying, because all you say is, oh, he's fine, even though he's not, you know? So, that just sucks. Back then we didn't know if he would make it, but today we just kind of let it go. We know he's not going to live forever, but we don't really dwell on it. He doesn't think about it either. When somebody asks me what it's like, though, I don't really know what to say, because it's just normal, you know? It's been 3 years since he got diagnosed, so I don't really know anything other than that, you know? You just kind of get used to, driving to the hospital or sitting there all day, and I have to give my dad shots and stuff, and people will be like, how can you do that? But you just do that for the person you love, you know? It doesn't really matter. You don't really care. I don't really like being asked what it's like, because I don't really know what anything else is like. I'm always in the hospital waiting room waiting for my dad because he can't go. My mom can't go with him, and that's really hard. But that's another thing that you just learn to do when a family member's sick. You do whatever they need because you don't want them to be alone, you know? So you sacrifice a lot, and people don't really understand that. Today we don't really think about it much. We just kind of ignore it. I mean, it's a problem, but you just try not to dwell on it, you know. And I don't remember half the things that ever happened, and I don't remember the exact time he got diagnosed. I don't remember some of the surgeries or some of the nights that we were at the hospital, because you just kind of push that out of your head. You don't really want to think about it. Over time, I stopped being sad and started enjoying the moments I had with my dad. A lot of the times, things that normal people wouldn't think were fun would be like going to Costco and taking an hour to decide which cereal is better, because you need to figure out which one has the better ounce per price, and that kind of stuff. Doing that with your family ends up being a lot more fun than it used to be when you realize that this could be one of the last few times that you get to do that. I learned to accept it and appreciate every good moment I have. It was a good lesson, and it taught me selflessness, being able to do something for other people. But the fact that the day my dad dies is not too far away, and it's becoming increasingly real. I'm still heartbroken, but I'm glad I have this time to enjoy with him and get used to the idea he won't always be there. As a child, I saw my dad as invincible, as everybody does, but the hardest thing is seeing them weak, seeing them not able to continue living. We cannot stop death, but we can continue living and enjoying the time we have with the people we love when that day comes. So, all done. Everybody's still here, so.
Thank you.